Alex, welcome back. What went into the decision to come back for the 6th year?
Just being able to come back to school and just represent the University of Illinois one more year just is the biggest thing. I mean, I love this university. I'm from this state, and just being able to do that for one more year means the world to me.
Was it hard? Like a lot of the guys you came in with have gone on and moved on. Was it hard to kind of watch them all go, but stick around for another one?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously difficult. Like they're my best friends. I grew up with them. I mean, it's a new team. I get to build new relationships, and I'm just excited to go move forward with them.
You seek any advice at the next level, or what kind of went into that conversation for you as you explored what that might look like for your future?
Yes, I reached to a few people in my past, like Nick Allegretti, Coach Joey Bose, Coach Smith, and obviously Coach Billman. Just got as much information as I could, just not to sway me in any direction, but just kind of just to get information. I mean, at the end of the day, like being able to play another year at the University of Illinois, the best. Like I love it here. I grew up here. Just being able to do that for one more year just means the world to me.
With that being said, do you feel like you have more to prove, and how healthy do you feel you can make those improvements? Being 100%.
Definitely. So being able, obviously, to still rehab, you got a full off season underneath. It's been 2 years since I've had a full off season. So being able to come back here and work out with Coach Tank, that was one of the biggest, really big factor that came into my return. But just being able to work with those guys because they are the best at their jobs, and I know they'll be able to get me right for the season.
How much do you? Sorry,
No, go for it.
How much do you feel like you played at? Like, were you at 85% last year?
I mean, I don't want to give a number because if I'm on the field, I'm playing my best of my ability. But
Were you limited in a sense? Do you feel like
I was definitely limited. But I mean, it's just if I'm out on the field, I'm playing as hard as I can. But just knowing I can come back and fully just get a full 7-8 months underneath my belt, and just an actual offseason, just getting strong and athletic, is something that's going to benefit me greatly and this team greatly. Yeah.
How'd the timeline work out? Like, when did it become clear to you that you had gotten the hurdles you needed to get through here and for waiver wise? And like, when were you kind of like, oh, this is a possibility?
I mean, like, I'm not going to get into all the details, but I mean, just like, I just want to say thank you to all the Coach B, all the administration, all those guys that are able to work their tails off and make this happen. Just being able to say thank you just to get me back here.
Was there any surprise to it? I mean, it sounds like it needed some things to happen.
Yeah, there was a surprise, but I mean, all that's behind me now. I know I get to be in Champaign for the next, 8 months, and just be able to keep on playing here with the boys and being able to represent the university.
How are winter workouts going for you guys?
They're going amazing. Guys are really starting to step up, just get better, and really just compete every single day. I think they're going fantastic.
The line lost a couple of longtime starters, in Darian Lowe and Doug Kramer. Who are some of the guys you've seen step up in workouts that could replace those guys?
I mean, there's a lot of guys that have been doing great. Like the entire old line, I've been absolutely loving. Isaiah Adams came in, new transfer. I mean, he's been working his tail off. Zach Barlev, Josh Geske, Josh Krutz. They've been doing a great job. Alex Palczewski, literally every single person. Zai. They've been doing fantastic jobs getting after it every single day and just becoming the best versions of themselves.
Moving over to guard last year, is that something, do you think you'll be at that again? Like, does that next level, is that something you can build on for the next level?
I mean, the versatility was the biggest thing that I loved about it, was being able to say I can play both guard and tackle. I mean, I just loved being able to switch up, play next to Doug, play next to Julian last year, but I love playing both those positions.
Do you have a preference or an indication of which one you'll be at?
I love both. They both have their own positives. Guard, I get to maul some dudes on the inside. Tackle, you get to be a little bit more finesse and you get to deal with some quicker guys and get your hands on them. But I mean, I really love both positions.
You got a new offensive coordinator. How much of a change is that for the O-line in terms of the blocking scheme and the terminology?
Yeah, definitely. Just the terminology is always a different. I mean, this is my fourth offense now. I mean, the terminology is always going to be different, but at the end of the day, it's just we're going to run the ball, we're going to pass the ball. Like, it's just deciphering all that and just getting together and walking through stuff and just learning a new offense. I mean, I really like the coaches bringing here.
What is it about Brett that made you want to come back and give a 6-year college?
I mean, I love Coach B. Just everything he does is just for the players. It's in our best interest. He just wants us to put us in the best position possible to succeed. And I mean, it's hard to say no to that. And I mean, he's so smart. He wants everyone just to be better, just be the best version of themselves, and that's what I love about them.
How different are things now? You've had a year to know him. He's had a year to know you. In fact, you guys can move faster now in this off season.
I mean, it's awesome. Like last year, obviously I was coming off those surgeries, but I mean, just knowing this is the second year, we know what the expectation is, and we just have to work towards that every single day.
Not to belabor the point, you said surgeries too. Were there more than one?
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I mean, just had a few. Those behind me just keep on getting stronger and stronger every single day.
Go ahead, Doug.
How does Tank approach things? Does he have an individual plan for each one of you? And what were some of your off-season goals?
I mean, everyone has individual plans, but I mean, he just has such a great workout plan or structure that like he really just gets us functionally moving well, strong, not just moving weight just to move it and just having no control, but actually being able to control weight, being able to bend, move, and being able to feel good and not just having hamstrings or stuff pop up. We're extremely healthy, and I mean, I just can't credit those guys enough. They're here all day. Whatever we need, they're gonna help out with us. I mean, they're the best strength staff I've had.
Talk about not having a normal off season for 2 years. Like, you were pushing cars in 2020,
Yeah.
and then last year, like, what's the benefit for that for you, just to have a sense of normalcy again in the off season?
I mean, it's just being able to build a routine. You know, that's one thing Coach B always says: build a routine, do the same stuff every single day, and find out what works best to help you achieve your goals. And being able to have kind of that normalcy or whatever, just being able to go to work every single day and just get 1% better each day. That's huge.
When you don't have that, like you didn't, how do you find your way through that?
I mean, it's very tough, you know. Like at the end of the day, you have to just do work every single day. But I mean, being able to have the structure that we have here, like everyone in that building that's helping out, nutrition, strength, the athletic trainers, just having all these different people helping us out, it's a world changer on how much we can get better.
I think back to when you were a freshman, sophomore, you guys had Nicky, and he was kind of that guy in the room. And I know Doug wore a lot of that. Feels like that's you now. What did you learn that you can help with some of these younger guys and each their process?
Yeah, just bringing these guys along and just having them mature as much as they can. Just trying to just put some weight on them. Also have them try and be a leader and just kind of. I talked to Nicky about this because it's like the same situation, but I mean, just bringing guys along with you and just trying to get the whole team better.
This is the most important advice he gave you when you guys talked.
I mean, just building relationships, you know, like, because I asked him, I was like, how did you, like, all of your friends left in your class, like, it was just us, and he was like, well, just think about our relationship. Like, I was a young guy, I didn't really know anything. He just brought me along and just kind of just made me better every day. And I just think about that, so that was the biggest piece of advice.
Are you having to take on a bigger role as far as leadership in the O-line room?
Definitely. I mean, like Doug was our vocal leader last year. We have a Darian, but I mean, there's everyone knows the standard in the offensive line room, and everyone has to know that they uphold that standard. I mean, I just trust everyone is going to do that.
You've been playing for Bob Miller now for a year. He's been here a while. What are some thoughts on Coach Miller?
Yeah, that was another big reason why I wanted to come back. You know, Coach Miller just truly has our best interests at heart and just wants us to get better every single day. Whenever we want to come in, him and Adam Kleffner, always just whatever help we need, whatever film we want to watch, they're always there just trying to help us get better, and they're just really just the best coaches.
I know Coach Billman wanted to get bigger up front. Has he accomplished that, you think?
Definitely. I mean, have you seen Zai? But I mean, they're definitely bringing in some big dudes. I know we got some guys coming this summer. Some Magnus, 6'8". I know Hunter. All those guys are pretty big. But I mean, the biggest thing I'm worried about is just playing with an edge. You know, like you can be a big, strong dude, but if you just play soft, it's not going to help. So the biggest thing that I worry about is just guys playing with an edge and playing nasty.
Who's the first call you made when this was all settled and done?
Oh, a lot of people, probably just my parents. Just said, like, all right, like, we're here, we're doing it. But then just all the people I reached out to just for advice. It was awesome. I talked to Coach Turner a little bit. He helped me out, but just all the people I talked to, Coach Bucket, Smith, Jose, just thanking them for the information they got from me and just helping me out.
Academically, how has this impacted your life?
So yeah, I mean, just getting back into school, being able to be at the University of Illinois for another year, that's I can't say no to that.
Are you pursuing a graduate degree?
Yeah. So that'll be nice just to try and get that under my belt.
6 years here, man. Like
6
that.
years.
Your father told you when you were leaving high school you were going to be a 6-year kind of Van Wilder path.
That's why I get the amount of Van Wilder comments I got and the amount of Tommy Boy. A lot of people go to school for 7 years. Yeah, they're called doctors. It's wild that I've been here for 6 years. I mean, that wasn't the plan I thought it was going to be, but I've learned throughout these last 2-3 years, life never goes according to plan, so you just got to roll with it and just react to what happens.
What's this place mean to you?
It means the world. I mean, I showed up here, a 17-year-old kid, just didn't know what to do, and through this university, it's transforming to the 22-year-old man, and just kind of have. I still don't have life figured out, but just being able to just transform into the person I am today it means the world to me, and it's always going to have a special place in my heart.
You a basketball fan, Alex? Are you watching the team?
Yes, it was awesome. I was at the game the other day.
Did you storm?
I didn't storm because I was with my girlfriend Megan Cooney. She earned a scholarship, but it was wild just to see how much they're succeeding right now. And like I love to see DeMonte and Trent. I know we were in the same class, and just seeing them go through what they went through, and now we're Big Ten champions. I mean, I saw an awesome quote from Trent. I forgot exactly what it was, but it was like that stuff is behind them. They're onto the next thing, and I'm excited to see what they do in the next few weeks.
Appreciate it.